Hey everybody, welcome back. So I've been working on the trailing edge, yes, for the ailerons and the flaps. Those are all in place now, epoxied and then also riveted also. I still have to cut the ends off. Got a little bit of thunder going on outside right now. I got this one done already, pretty simple. Just aircraft says to cut this to length first and then I put it on. I just found it easy to put on and easy to cut off and make nice and flat or straight with the ends. The only difficult part on any of it really was getting the epoxy down in the groove there so that everything stayed well coated. But they've all been flush riveted also, so they are ready now. You can see that the aileron has a little bit of warp to it. When I push down on it, that is engineered into the ailerons themselves. It's called washout, and it's a safety factor for the wing to help prevent it from stalling and losing lift. Let's see, there is a piece that goes on the front of the ailerons that I purchased aftermarket. That has to be applied yet. The flaps themselves, these have another piece that goes on the front of them also. I haven't got to that yet, but that's coming. I've got some of my antenna pieces finally came, and that's so that I can attach the antennas to the transponder and the ADS-B. Once I get done with some of the flaps and the ailerons, then I'll start working on the ground planes again. This is just a mock-up of what I'm kind of thinking. Probably not going to look anything like that once I get done or finally decide how I'm going to do it. But that is coming. For mixing the epoxy, I use just a plain old sandwich bag and squirt a little bit of epoxy into the corner of the sandwich bag, mix it up in there, cut the corner off, and that becomes my applier. I use just a standard caulk gun, but they do make a gun specifically for this that has 2 plungers on it. Terribly expensive. I'm not going to use it enough for that, so I use sockets. I just put a socket up inside and a standard caulk gun, and it seems to work out really well. If you're going to buy a caulk gun, don't ever buy one that has the serrated teeth on the shaft. Those are junk. Get one that has the smooth surface on it, and to release it, all you have to do, push the button and it releases the pressure on this. Far superior, and this only costs $2-3 more than the cheap ones. Well worth it to get something that a little easier to use. And if you really want to spend the money, you can get the battery operated ones now. Really slick, but again, I don't have that much of a use for them to justify the cost for that, even though I do like tools. These pieces all have to be powder coated yet. These are the hinges for the flaps and ailerons, but that's another project for another day. And judging by the thunder that we've got going on right now, if I don't get this wrapped up here pretty quick, once it starts raining in here, I'd never be able to record anything because you can't hear yourself think with that rain hitting this metal roof. So that's what I have. I thank you all for watching, subscribing, and liking if you want to. And as always, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.